Hands off Cuba!
Hands off Cuba!
On January 29th, 5 days after federal thugs executed Alex Preddy in cold blood on the streets of Minneapolis, Trump signed an executive order declaring Cuba an unusual and extraordinary threat to the national security interests of the United States. More than 60 years ago, the Cuban masses decided to seize control of their future. They abolished capitalism and kicked imperialism off the island right under the noses of the most reactionary imperialist power on the planet. The United States ruling class has not forgiven the masses of Cuba ever since. Invasions, covert operations, and coup attempts have not been successful, so American imperialism has opted to asphyxiate the revolution through a criminal economic blockade and trade embargo. This embargo has been supported by both parties of the American capitalist class, but a few weeks ago, Trump forced the government of Venezuela to stop all oil shipments to Cuba, a crucial lifeline for the island. And a few days ago, we learned that Trump is also threatening tariffs and military action against Mexico unless they stop shipping oil to Cuba. The island now has weeks of combustible fuel and oil left. Trump is trying to get Latin America to submit to the dictates of US imperialism, and now the ruling class believes that it is in a position to deal a decisive blow to the Cuban Revolution. At home, our ruling class cuts billions from social spending in order to fund their imperialist adventures abroad in Latin America and across the world. And at the same time that they talk about democracy in Cuba, our government is sending ICE thugs to beat, tear gas protesters, kidnap workers, arrest journalists, and execute American citizens in cold blood for exercising their right to protest. This has made it more clear than ever that the enemy of the US working class is our own ruling class, the same ruling class which is attacking the masses of Latin America and of Cuba. The revolutionary communists of America express our unconditional support for the Cuban Revolution against US imperialist aggression. We call on all labor and worker organizations to take a stand against the blockade and to mobilize against this criminal attack. Hands off Cuba!
Hands off Cuba!
Yankee go home!
Yankee go home!
US imperialism! Hands off Latin America!
US imperialism!